back to his feet. Anyway, they made a tag to TCG in the meantime to finish off this match up. We're going to run out of time here.
Oh, hang on.
It's not going to matter. The margin for error is so small. Oh, in a minute. Valentine ball. Here we go. The submission maneuver. We've seen this so many times. Won the titles, won the matches. Be right on top of the opponent here.
All of a sudden, it's just switched around.
Car crash. Boom. There it is. Right into it. The ball. Sandal missed again by Super Tornado, and it's enough. Getting stomped out. Oh, wait a minute.
Double clutch. Locked in.
Nowhere near the ropes again. Look at that. As York's got nowhere to go. He's got a tap. In previous encounters.
Wasting time like war.
Oh, my word. What a thrust kick.
Let's not forget Yuri's been fighting through all this from an early chair shot. That could well be it.
And it is.
The question here tonight is, can we keep it for another night against Moss Carl Abbott?
Might be looking for that flying forearm here.
Might well do it. Oh, connected.
Beautiful forearm shot there by Paul Masters.
So like
Abbott. Yeah, we've seen this move win Masters matches. 2, 3, and it's over.
Oh,
Went for a right hand to knock him off the air from Mitch's counters.
oh, there hooks Buster.
My word. Just grabbed him, snatched him from mid-hair.
That could very well be it.
Slammed him right down into the mat. That has to be all. I think you're right there, Rin. If he kicks out of this, he deserves to win, and it's over.
Downward spiral.
Could be it. We've seen that before by Ward. It's won in matches before. 2. There it is. Big hurricane now there. Could have been a pivotal piece of offense there by Sanchez.
Oh, crisis terminator.
There he is. That's the kick. That's the kick that beat Durand the last meeting of these two women. He's had to pull Durand away from the ropes. Had that gives Durand a bit of time. Chikopa's perfect position. 2. There it is. Again. Melissa Sanchez has beaten Durand again.
Still looking to end it. Oh. Sit out, you bet, Ricky. Oh, Rosa can't fully run out of time, but the second round.
A shot there right
kick.
in the back of the head of Alex Crom. Has Mike Schaap got enough time to go into the pin, pulling Crom away from the ropes. 2 seconds left. Yeah, it's too
Crom's
late.
on move.
Too late. What? The German suplex machine cycling itself up as he goes back for another attack. 2 shots. Right to it here. Camouflage locked in.
Mike Schaap trying to get to those ropes.
That's it.
Bridge and pin very up.
Beautiful bridge. Beautiful bridge. Oh, like a Sonya Biscuit. Oh,
This was
Carl just for good measure. Jason takes some cheap shot. Wasn't focused enough on Chase. Drop to the midsection. Eyeball there by Chase.
belly to belly.
We've seen this before. This is one of the Chase matches. 2. It's over.
Powerbomb. Oh, finally Hunter James can't help himself.
Yeah, doing enough to stop Yuri on the outside. Oh, shot to the midsection. When he's troubled by two great hands like Karma by the Russian bear. Yuri gets him counted again by ZTG. Almost on the outside to where those bananas are leading. Oh, big suplex right back into the ring. Going for the pin again, no wasted motion by ZTG. It's over. everybody, I'm Max Radix alongside the 4-time NEW World Champion Erwin, and we welcome you to yet another action-packed edition of NEW Brawl.
Not just any edition, the 7-year anniversary of New Extremes Wrestling. A great invitational cup over the last 2 weeks. Congratulations to our cup winners and guardians. Some future events have been shuffled around. We'll have a news feed up on 3tp.page about that. We've been planning ahead. Power Hour, 3TP Power Hour, is now going to take place in August. Summit will begin after Doghouse in May. And that brings me to the next point. The committee have confirmed 2 matches for Doghouse at the end of April. The Injection Championship will be on the line, 5 rounds. Alex Cron versus Adam Irvin. Irvin has not opted for sudden death. And the NEW Men's World Championship will be on the line. Azulite the Great faces Tasmania.
So, as the reshuffle commences, we kick things off tonight in the Women's Junior Division. Super Tornado versus Rosa Diablo.
And at some point during this anniversary show, we'll be taking a long look through our champions. We've got a video package of the retired championships and a video package of the current championships. But you're right, Max, it's time for action here tonight. Rosa Diablo taking on Super Tornado, both unranked in the women's junior division. We have a new champion heading that, Nancy Valentine.
And the part of the Jerry Buckley stable. Rosa Diablo, yeah, young fiery upcomer, another great find by Jerry Buckley.
An import from World Championship cause. And again, of course, due to those video packages we have planned here tonight, no words before the match as we normally do have. Jerry Buckley very irate about that. He always loves the opportunity to promote his stable.
Well, Buckley's stable's all about potential. Rosa Diablo's certainly got a lot of that. Will she be able to hang with a veteran in Super Tornado here tonight, who's been around the block more than once in this junior division? We're about to find out.
These two have had some quite intense battles before. I believe Rosa Diablo's debut was against Super Tornado.
15 minutes on the clock, and here we go. Take down by Tornado.
Straight into a single leg Boston Crab.
Countered well by Diablo, who got out of the hole as quickly as she can. Tornado though catching the front, great knee wrench.
Interestingly, no Diaz in her corner here tonight. Maybe helping Juan Gonzalez prepare for Eli Ward in our next match.
Oh, a bit of back and forth here by both ladies. Diablo finally getting the better of it, hanging Tornado off the top rope.
Quick way to take the wind out of someone's sails.
Both women jockeying for position here. Great single leg drop kick there by Tornado. Takes out Rosa Diablo. Diablo pulling herself up by the ropes. Oh, big clothesline over the top rope by Tornado.
There's Jerry Buckley trying to provide a distraction.
Yeah, he earns his 10%, does Jerry Buckley.
Enough
trash talk.
Tornado can be as well. Perhaps going to eliminate that as a possibility. Let Diablo get back in the ring, and look at this straight away.
Oh no!
A chair in play, and Diablo, that distraction has worked wonders.
Of course, a chair will not be removed until deemed safe to do so by the referee if it's indirectly used without one of the competitors picking it up. It is all legal here in NEW. So if someone's DDT'd on that chair, it'll be completely legitimate. Referee, however, doing his job, getting rid of the steel chair. Tornado in a headlock onto Diablo. Counters into a headlock of her own.
Beautiful shift in body weight there. Diablo getting the momentum back in a corner.
Yeah, big drop kick in the corner there by Diablo. Taking down Tornado once again, but there's no urgency really from Rosa Diablo. Hurricane Rana, she made something for that.
Yeah, missed with that chop. Received that Hurricane Rana, rolls to the relative safety of the outside, but as I said,
Tornado's gone for the top rope.
Oh, crashed and burned.
Rosa Diablo, excuse me, sidestepping that Tornado elbow at the very last second, but Tornado landed hard. She's back on her feet.
Yeah, looking a bit slower. As a result, Diablo looking to capitalise, reverse suplex.
Yeah, fell right into where Rosa Diablo's clutches with that reverse suplex, going for the first pin of the night. Referees in position, only a 1 count. This is with a drop kick. Single leg lariat there by Super Tornado.
Oh, standing moonsault.
Beautiful standing, just tremendous athleticism by Tornado as ever.
Dragon sleeper.
Reverse dragon sleeper, beautiful.
Back of the neck. Oof.
Big knee by Rosa Diablo, trying to get out of that submission. Tornado, however, determined to do as much damage to that head and neck area as she can. Jawbreaker counter there by Diablo. Nice off the ropes. Countered.
So back and forth between these two.
Absolutely is. Strong clothesline there by Super Tornado to take Diablo out of the ring.
Opting not for the top rope this time.
Yeah.
Perhaps a wise choice.
Super Tornado learnt from a mistake in that first out the ring experience. Of course, she landed hard herself, so just quite happy to keep the high ground in this occasion. Oh, she's fell right back into Rosa Diablo though. Oh!
Backpack face buster. Was from a gory special position. Oh!
Tough clothesline. And again by Diablo. Off the rope.
Trying to find her feet.
Big drop kick. Beautiful flurry by Rosa Diablo, who's seemingly feeling it, just picking up the pace a little bit here.
Just wearing Tornado down slowly. He's been just fighting through the offense.
2 suplex. An homage to the late great Eddie Guerrero, the Three Amigos. Two. And just like that, Rosa Diablo with the win. The Three Amigos enough to stun Super Tornado enough for the victory. This has to be considered quite the scalp for Rosa Diablo and the Buckley stable, Erwin.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, Rosa Diablo has had quite a lot of success since her debut. Of course, coming in at the end of last year, she's had to wait until now to get some points this year, but if this is the path she's going to take, then I think the junior division are in trouble. Strong showing against a veteran of the division. And well, we're going to look at our retired championships now, and we will be back with more action. Big win for Diablo.
competitors fled scared, cause they smelt I was hot. I want it all. Excess, the sex, much success, stress us. I want it all, no less. So come on.
Well, with that look back from some of our previous champions here in NEW, so many memories. We're back to in-ring action now in the European division. It's a number one contendership, Juan Gonzalez versus Eli Ward.
That's right, Max, two men that you saw in that video package. Juan Gonzalez up first, a former NEW Cruiserweight champion of 21 days, an NEW United Kingdom champion of 1 day, which you'll see in the next video package how that came about. 5-time NEW Men's Tag Team champion of 330 days. This is number one contendership. We'll be looking to see who will face Rick Weaver at Doghouse.
And let's not forget that Eli Ward has been once again embraced by the darkness of end times.
I still cannot understand.
Speak of the devil.
They are coming out in full force here tonight. Eli Ward, a two-time NEW Intercontinental Champion, 69 days.
It's about time the committee stepped in place and banned Rick end times from ringside. If you ask me, they're always more trouble than they're worth.
Eli Ward, also a former NEW United Kingdom champion, 546 days. There have been talks in amongst the committee of what to do about all this ringside interference. Of course, it has to be a majority vote. Unfortunately, that hasn't come around yet on any of the options we put forward.
So number one contendership, the two masked men, Eli Ward and Juan Gonzalez. 15 minutes on the clock, and here we go. Both men locking up, centre of the ring. Juan pushing Eli into the corner. Roy Hunter, our referee for this one, making sure there's a clean break.
Irish whip. Oh.
Shot there by Juan Gonzalez, knocking Eli Ward to the outside. He has to be careful of the sharks in the water in the ever-present end times.
Yeah, he has Diaz in his corner, but that's all the way over the other side of the ring at the moment. Oof. Although this could be a good way to work the man down and keep up this offense on the outside, but it doesn't look to be the case as Eli Ward now unfolding.
Yeah, Ward blocks one of the forearm shots and delivered one himself, but Juan Gonzalez fighting back with a drop kick to the knee that takes out Ward's vertical base.
I think Gonzalez is
7.
going for a count-out victory here.
Juan Gonzalez.
The other members of End Times there.
Count of 9.
Decided to send Ward in there. Arguably could have got a count-out victory. Opted to get it back in the ring.
Well, Juan Gonzalez has been on a bit of a tear in the European division as of late. Maybe he just wants to keep that streak going. What a flapjack that was by Eli Ward, just planning Juan Gonzalez's face into the mat. Big club up and a forearm strike. Swinging neck breaker by Ward.
Huge torque on that neck of Juan Gonzalez.
Atomic face buster.
Until seconds ago had this one in the bag.
Great leg strength there by Juan Gonzalez, knocking Eli Ward off his balance.
Hard kicks from Gonzalez.
Yeah, Juan Gonzalez will try and keep Eli Ward off his vertical base if he can. Eli rolls out of it. Crucifix pin, beautiful counter there by Ward.
Spiking Gonzalez on the head. More damage to that neck. Again with the speed that Gonzalez lays his offense in. All that movement. It's going to cause that to hurt
out the corner by Ward. You're absolutely right, Erwin. I mean, speed is going to be essential for either men, I think, in victory or defeat tonight.
Only a one defiant kick out from Gonzalez.
Reverse DDT. Well, Juan's, you know, as I said, he's been on the tear as of late, and his confidence bound to be sky high in this European division. Juan Gonzalez flying solo nowadays, but he has adjusted well to singles action. Swinging neck breaker there by Ward.
Going back to that neck. Quick reactions from Gonzalez though.
Of course, Gonzalez made his name as one of the most decorated tag teams in the history of any W Los Familia.
Hanging Ward up on the top rope. Trying to restrict that breathing. Trying to keep himself in the driver's seat here. What's he got planned?
Something spectacular. Something dangerous. Hurricane Rana, beautiful Hurricane Rana there by Juan Gonzalez. Straight in there, Hunter's in the perfect position, 2 counts.
Solid 2, but Juan must do more. Ward still with something left. Dodges that drop kick. What a gutbuster.
Yeah, gutbuster there for good measure, you're absolutely right. Takedown. And again.
Ducks a clothesline from Juan.
Backbreaker.
Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. And extra momentum. As the spine of Gonzalez meant the knee of Eli Ward, who is now up on top, looking for that frog splash.
Beautiful frog splash, perfectly executed. Perfectly executed there by Ward. You're absolutely right. This is winning title matches.
That's it.
And it was all but over as soon as he hit it. Eli Ward with a relatively straightforward victory here. Juan Gonzalez tried his best.
Yeah, good effort from Gonzalez against another veteran, another seasoned opponent here.
Check out the airtime on the frog splash.
Yeah, that just sealed it right there.
The new #1 contender. So it will be Eli Ward versus Rick Weaver at Doghouse.
You gotta believe Magnum Opus were watching this one out back. We're gonna take a look at our current championships and the lineage.
Sometimes I feel like I'm falling, falling back again, falling back again, falling back again. Seems a struggle between what we see and what we do. I'm not going to change my ways just to please you or appease you. Oh, look at this crowd, 5 billion proud, willing to punch it out. Right or wrong, weak, strong, ashes to ashes, all fall down. Oh, look around about this roundabout. this merry-go-round and around. Well, if at all God's gaze upon us falls, it's with a mischievous grin. Look at him, forget about the reasons and the treasons we are seeking. Forget about the notion that our emotion can be kept at bay. Forget about being guilty, 'cause we are innocent instead. Soon we will all find our lives swept away. Oh, late at night with TV's hungry child, his belly swelled. Well, for the price of a Coke or a smoke, I could keep alive those hungry eyes. Man, take a look again, take a look again, take a look again. Oh, every day things change, oh, but basically they stay the same. Forget about the reason and the treasons we are seeking. Forget about the notion that our emotion can be kept at bay. Forget about being guilty, we are innocent instead. But soon we will all find our lives swept away. You seek up an emotion and your cup is overflowing. You seek up an emotion, sometimes your well is dry. You seek up a big monster for him to fight your wars for you. When he finds his way to you, the devil's done gone, ha ha, ha ha. Oh, look at me in my fancy car and my bank account. Oh, how I wish I could take it all down to my grave. God knows I'd save and save. Man, take a look again, take a look again, take a look again. Oh, every day things change, come on. Oh, but basically they stay the same. Forget about the reasons and the treasons we are seeking. Forget about the notion that our emotion can be kept at bay. Forget about being guilty, we are innocent instead. Soon we will all find our lives swept away. You know how it is. You seek up an emotion and your cup is overflowing. Seek up an emotion, sometimes your weather is dry. Hey! You seek up a big monster for him to fight your wars for you. But when they find his way to you, the devil's got gold, ha ha, ha ha. Fall back again. Fall back again. Dust to dust, we all fall down, fall back again.
So the winner of this matchup between Durand and the Fox will face Melissa Sanchez for #1 contendership. Of course, her protege and tag team partner is now the women's junior champion, so can the Fox do it again for Foxy Valentine?
Kind of gotta wonder with Fox, is that added pressure or is that just another day at the office? And as you rightly said, the winner will face Sanchez next week in a #1 contendership match. Fox, a 3-time NEW Women's Tag Team Champion of 1,150 days, and an NEW Women's World Champion of 54 days. What a reception for Fox here tonight.
Yeah. They don't want it with the queen, man. No. Look, I'm not the one, but I'm the one. All around the globe, they know I'm a done. I didn't even need to reply. I was just bored, I wanted some fun. I had to do this, made it for rum. Won't take it out for a gal, are you dumb? You got it all on yourself, you're a punk. Say it for me, now you couldn't have done. You don't want smoke, I'll keep it blunt. Look, it's a publicity stunt. Trying to make it seem like it's
And the French phenom Durand, the industry's greatest hope of a title.
Well, Max, it would actually be the second member of the industry to make it to Doghouse should Durand beat Fox here and beat Melissa Sanchez. That's Alex Crom getting an opportunity at that Injection Championship. Durand, the former EFW Women's World Champion of 14 days and NEW Women's Junior Champion 288 days, and an NEW Women's World Champion of 106 days. So arguably has more experience with that World Championship than Fox, but none of more experience in total with gold.
Fox and Durand know each other very well indeed. 30 minutes on the clock and here we go.
It sounds like our sound booth are having issues again. This match kicks off. Oh, hang on a second.
Well, there's Melissa Sanchez. What's she doing here?
I have no idea. Fox doesn't seem to like it. Durand's happy to try and take advantage here though. Oh.
Yeah, tried to roll up. The Fox there, Durand still going. Great full speed. Around the world. While Sanchez is now at ringside. Jawbreaker there by the Fox, single leg drop kick. Blocks there by Durand. Oh, Fox came in hard with that flying lariat.
Yeah, put all the body weight into that one. This is back and forth here. Hard drop kick.
Stiff drop kick in the corner there by the Fox.
Reassessing the situation again. Both women now with one eye over the shoulder. Sanchez staying down here at ringside.
Jawbreaker counter there by the Fox, single leg drop kick taking down Durand.
Again, whoever wins this match is going to face Sanchez. You got to believe that's why she's out here. She's beat Durand before.
Backbreaker, torture rack combo there by Durand onto the Fox. Our sound booth guys finally got their shit together.
I think the song just ran its time. Either way. Nope. Durand going for a pin.
Defiant kick out again there by the Fox.
Oh. And swift transition there. Fox managing to fight free. Some hard elbows in the corner.
Only a 1 count again, both these ladies refusing to give up any ground to the other. It's been very back and forth so far in this matchup. The Fox currently has the better of Durand, but Durand with a back elbow there. Beautiful drop kick, textbook there by Durand. Stalking your prey.
Fox dragging herself up on those ropes. Durand was calculating there. And assessing the situation, and just stretching Fox between the ropes. Oof. Another atomic bulldog. Oh! Still working on the leg of Fox. Again, you gotta think Durand will be looking for an ankle lock if she can get one. Oh, what a high kick from Fox.
Yeah, just educated feet there from the Fox. Got a bit of a trip going down there by Durand, who will be looking for a submission. The Fox, of course, no submission either in the Fox cross.
It could be interesting to see who manages to secure a submission first here. Oh.
Considering both of them are so apt at submissions, I'm surprised about how much this has been just a brawl so far.
I mean, both women opting for pins. Perhaps they know that the submission game will be too tight, opting for other routes instead. Oh, we'll see how long that carries on as the fatigue starts to set in. Turned around again, back to that stretch.
By any means necessary is Durand at the moment. I think she feels the pressure of the industry on her shoulders at the moment.
Oh, handstand. Hurricane Rana.
We've seen that move win matches before. Let's not rule it out here. Hunter's down for the count. 2.
Oh.
No, and a kick out 2.5.
Durand can't believe it. Fox back to her feet. Caught.
Fell right into that headlock of Durand.
Oh.
Kick to the midsection there by the Fox. Went in for a
Hurricane Rana. Oh.
Got a face buster instead for a trouble. Durand positioned that beautifully. On the top rope she goes. High risk.
Oh, Fox just moved into the apron, let her fall to her knees. Durand very rarely going to the top rope. And everyone's just had a heightened sense of adrenaline as of late. Oh, what a suplex. All the chaos going on recently.
Seems Sanchez there applauding Durand. So perhaps Sanchez has a preferred opponent here for her matchup next week.
Well, again, I don't believe she's ever beaten the Fox. Not even in tag team competition.
Drop kick there by the Fox, going in for the pin. Not even the 2 count. Durand gets her shoulder off the mat quickly. Speaking of shoulders, Fox fires a few kicks in that direction. Stiff forearm shot there by Durand. Countered in the corner by the Fox. Takedown.
Oh, wait a trouble zone. Split-legged moonsault.
Beautiful split-leg moonsault. A trademark offense by the Fox, and I think this confirms it. Melissa Sanchez.
The theories are true.
Is in the corner of Durand here.
Simply wants what she would consider an easier opponent. I don't think that's the case.
No, I don't either. Durand has won titles all over the world, including here.
I can see where Sanchez's logic is coming from. She has beaten Durand twice in a row with that Crisis Terminada roundhouse kick. She's had a very different past with Fox, who's in trouble right now.
Counters the ankle lock before Durand could get a proper lock on it. Takedown by the hair, nothing pretty about it, but it was effective. It got Fox back onto the mat. Durand now with a chance. Oh no, stiff forearm there by the Fox. Kick to the midsection.
I'm setting up for it.
Fox cross.
Fox cross.
There it is. Square centre of the ring, and there's nowhere Durand could go, and it's over. Nowhere for Durand to go. The Fox locking in that Fox cross, and now one match away from being crowned #1 contender. Melissa Sanchez, whether she likes it or not, will face the Fox in the coming weeks.
Irate at ringside right now. This is not what she was wanting, clearly. Fox managing to escape that ankle lock there. Big uppercut rocks Durand. It's that combination of a sunset flip into that submission. Fox moves forwards. With that, we will see you next week. Thank you, good night.
Good night.